After finishing my training with you, if I want to be a professional pursuit, I need to continue in this journey now. I believe in uplifting them. So I'm doing that and embracing the unknown with open arms. I can definitely do it. And so many times, Gopika, I fell down. I feel, oh my God, I'm a failure. But the next day, I just push myself. I dress it because I want to make it. You give me that confidence and that push. Whenever you're asking some sessions or some questions in the session, I was really proud that my mentor is there to help me.
How are you doing, Bharti?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Just little bit here and there, I'm getting some assignments
Okay.
and learning things.
So what are you
So
doing currently?
currently, actually, I'm doing campus to corporate, uh,
Mm-hmm.
dealing with talking about image, talking about public speaking, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, communication. I'm
Okay.
mainly focusing on this.
So you're
Yes.
doing workshops, physical workshops?
Yes. I'm taking
Okay.
sessions, but it's like coming from the vendor or directly coming from the colleges. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
though it's not a good pay, ma'am, but I think uh, I need to practice now. When I do practice and practice, I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm going to become perfect.
Okay. But
And
you do multiple things. So I know that, we are extremely proud of you for that. You're based in Delhi only, right?
no, ma'am, I'm in Pune.
Okay, you're in Pune.
If I was in Delhi, then I would have surely come and see you many times.
Okay. Lovely. Okay, so good to hear. So this is an entire interaction just to understand more from your journey, Bharti. Okay.
Okay.
And the intention of this video creation here is that, we inspire many more women who could be struggling in going through a similar phase in their life, and
Okay.
thereby helping them to energize themselves, fuel them with the energy that they really require and send them, some really inspirational messages out there. So it's going to be like a 15-minute odd interaction. And it's
Okay.
completely impromptu based on your interaction. And the simplest intention is that how you are doing it for yourself every single day, and making sure that you can shine brightly ever after. We are
Yes.
able to do it for many, many more women as well.
Okay. I just want to ask you one thing, Gopika. Am I going to talk about you? I mean, sorry, it's not like that. That am I going to
Mhm.
say something about?
Welcome everyone to this very interesting session where we have yet another, very important history maker in the making, which is Bharti with us, who's been instrumental in creating, many ripples of change that she's already created in her past. And I have been interacting with her, through many phases, and also worked together as well into several projects now, publishing a book, and, really been able to see the struggle that she's really gone through. And I thought that this could be the best of its opportunity, where Bharti's life, has so much that, we can take an inspiration from. So we would want to really understand this from Bharti today. So welcome, Bharti, today to this very important session, whereby the entire intention of 2024, and then in this specific month, is to inspire women who inspire more women, and thereby inspire more women, right? So welcome, and thank you so much for coming on board. And we'd like to really get started with just by understanding, Bharti, that, you're today a public speaking image consultant, a coach. You're working in the sector from Pune. And I know that, you've struggled in the past where you've also lived across. But why do you do what you do today? Would you like to share that with us?
First of all, thank you so much, Gopika, for giving me this opportunity, and happy Women's Day to you. Uh, I would like to say one thing, that after coming back from Dubai, as you know that I've lived in Dubai for a couple of years, when I've come back to India, I found myself that I'm little lost.
Mm.
And after enduring years of struggle, I finally unraveled the root cause of my mindset and my belief system. I had convinced myself that I knew everything. but now shaping now I perceived myself and how I was conditioned to view the world. Then I submitted upon a quote from Dr. Kiran Bedi that resonated deeply with me. The focus is what is right before you give to your best. It sows the seeds of tomorrow. And important is your intention. Be clear and be honest with yourself. That's what I believe.
So I totally believe that, everything starts from our lives by speaking about the truth and, how quickly we get connected to what we truly enjoy. So, Bharti, you've traveled through so many different chapters of your life. And today, when you're into the space where you want to inspire through, public speaking and taking up workshops and, really doing out in the form of campus to corporate, and there has been a whole lot of history behind this. We'd really like you to share that. How do you connect dots? And nothing in life that you've done really goes waste. Everything actually builds up together today to what you're doing, and that's the real story that we would really like to hear from you, Bharti.
Well, Gopika, with a leap of faith, I choose to enhance my skills in public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to tell you that when I was thinking, what am I supposed to do, in public speaking? How am I going to come out, as a star? I saw your video on Instagram. Not one video, but couple of days I was watching you. And I decided that I want to join Gopika. I don't know why. And then public speaking, that I have joined your workshop. And trust me, I have learned a lot. Everything from A to Z. You have, I can say that you enhance my skill. Though I feel that I knew everything, hey, I know this. But whenever I'm attending your session, you are reshaping me day by day. That I would like to say. And then saying about the felicitation, leveraging my natural communication and training abilities. After finishing my training with you, if I want to be a professional pursuit, I need to continue in this journey now. However, without proper certification and guidance, reaching my goal, it seemed daunting. Yet I held on to believe that nothing is impossible. My journey as a trainer commenced later in life, marked by moments of doubt and rejection. Despite the setbacks, I persisted, reminding myself that I can perseverance pays off. And I proudly like to say that Gopika is really share so much in my life. You
So thank you
really
so
helped
much,
me.
Bharti. I mean, it's really about, looking at the journey that you have created for yourself. And, I'm indeed grateful for you to having become a part of our community. But now you are on your own journey where you're inspiring so many more women. Would you like to share with us that moment of joy where you actually saw that you've been able to inspire another person just by doing something that you truly, truly enjoy? And it could be any workshop or any out of an experience that you'd like to share with us, Bharti.
Sure. Gopika, today my journey is ongoing, marked
Mm,
by continuous learning and growth.
yeah.
I have secured a few training assignments now
Wow.
and even had the opportunity to serve as a visiting faculty member at a prestigious institution in Pune. And
Wow.
I'm teaching brand.
Lovely.
My message to each one of you, is simple.
Mm,
Practice self-belief and banish the self-doubt and maintain a positive outlook.
mm.
Trust that things will align in due time as long as you remain dedicated and committed to yourself. And I
Interesting.
also, yes, and I also firmly believe, Gopika, one thing that confidence, compassion, and love have the power to catalyze change.
Mhm.
So let's continue this journey together with you, Gopika.
Lovely. So that was interesting to hear, Bharti. And you mentioned very interestingly about the fact that, overcome your self-doubt and your inhibitions, right? And, there's something which, popularly every person talks about today, which is the imposter syndrome. And I've
Yes.
seen that prevail a lot, irrespective of the fact amongst women for a lot of different reasons. It could be because of their background, because of their upbringing, it could be because of their present circumstances, because of which they end up residing with that feeling of the imposter syndrome. Then, how do you, tackle your self doubt and fear, when you have to do it for yourself?
Well, for me, I joined the like-minded people, the
Mm,
groups.
mm,
I started helping the other women,
mm,
something which I have not achieved, or I could not get that kind of a support probably in my life. So I said, I need to help those women, those people, those students who really need that. I believe in uplifting them. So I'm doing that and embracing the unknown with open arms. I am truly grateful to those who have really supported in my journey and taught me the value of humility. And the same which I've learned from few ladies in my life, I'm helping and giving it to the others now.
Lovely. So, which means that you're following the concept of share with others if you want to inspire your own life. And that's where you're actually truly getting your share of inspiration as well, right?
Yes,
But,
absolutely.
so who are the most instrumental, women who really created a deep, long lasting impact that, you'd like to give the credit to today?
Well, I have many,
I'm sure.
right? But firstly, I would like to say my mom. I know it's very weird, but yes, my mom is a great inspiration always in my life. I have my I have my three sisters. They are the pillar in my life. They always push me that Didi, you can do it, and they help me to achieve wherever I am today.
Mm,
Whenever I want to do something new, or whenever I'm having an opportunity to do a new session, first I do a rehearse with them. So they are always there to tell me what went wrong and how I can improve myself.
mm-hmm,
Uh, I also would like to mention BK Shivanidhi, the
mm,
Brahma Kumari Shivanidhi. In my bad days, she really helped me, supported me, or I can say spiritually, she bring me on the light path. And she told me, Bharti, you're not alone.
mm,
There is some spiritual power, some universe is there to help you.
yeah.
Just accept it. And
Mm,
acceptance is the best thing in the life.
mm. Lovely. So that was interesting. So I've also myself been hearing a lot from, of course, Sister Shivani as well. And, speaking about, women in my life who's truly been able to inspire me. And the list goes on and on. And, the first, of course, the most pivotal moment is that, when my mother also pushed me to do something in my life which I had not envisioned for myself at all. And I still remember coming back home, Bharti, whereby I told her that, I never wanted to give, a Masters of Commerce examination. And I said, I don't want to be pushed into the profession, into getting into academics. But she
Yes.
envisioned that for myself. She saw the potential. And today I really owe it to her because had she not pushed me, those many years back and made me attempt and give my examinations and thereby be able to clear them, which I completely self doubted. I wouldn't have been, where I am today because everything that stems from me in my life has been because of her pushing me into the direction of making sure that I'm speaking in the section of, training other people, learning for myself, and thereby sharing it with more and more people. So, the role that they're playing all the time is so important, needless to say. And at this junction, it's important for us to realize that what are we doing with the impact that they have created for us in our lives? I know
Yes.
that, Bharti, you come from a space that, you have really made sure that your authority has been able to, double, triple up, every single year. And, I have seen your journey very closely. Recently, I want to tell my audience that we also published a book together whereby
Yes,
Bharti is also a co-author.
yes,
And the
absolutely.
title, of course, reads As You Can Impact, whereby you've been able to share some inspirational notes that there was struggle when you were going through, your phases when you were in, the UAE. So would you
Yes.
like to highlight that, in a male-dominated society on how you were able to circumvent that the same as well?
Uh, well, in Dubai, it was really a totally different ball game.
Hmm.
What you do in Dubai is totally professional. That I would like to say here. The real problem I faced when I've come back from Dubai,
Hmm.
uh, male dominating country, or the people, they cannot accept woman is doing better than you.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I do made some few men's. They really helped me, looking at the potential in me. And they said, Bharti, you can do it.
Hmm.
And I was waiting for that one push.
Yeah,
But I said that I am not in comparison with anyone.
lovely.
I just wanted to prove myself to myself.
Wow.
And I can do it. I can definitely do it. And so many times, Gopika, I fell down. I feel, oh my God, I'm a failure. But the next day, I just push myself. I dress it because I want to make it.
So
This,
what is your feeling? We want to know that it's so difficult to get up when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling that this is just not worth it. What do you tell yourself that you're able to pick yourself up back?
first of all, I believe in my positive mindset.
Very nice.
Hey, Bharti, you are not the one. You are not the one who will believe in giving up. You have to do it, and you can do it because I keep on writing all over on my wall. Nothing is impossible. I can do it because I'm a strong soul.
Yeah.
And with the positive mindset, Gopika, if you decided you want to reach somewhere, and
Mhm.
I don't want to be successful uh, with money or with fame. That will come if you're doing your good work. But how I can impact on the other people, how I can change their lives, with my the way I'm treating them, the way I'm helping them to grow. And
Mhm.
that's what pushing me every day to get up and to stand in front of the people.
So what has been the three most important, milestones in your life, Bharti, because of which you saw a pivotal shift, in your professional career? If you'd like to, bring that out for us.
Uh, well, as you know, my journey from my school was not very great,
Mm.
but yes, my education, my symbiosis, where I've studied my education, which I've done my MBA over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really give me more confidence that Bharti, you need to reach somewhere.
Mm.
Somewhere means what? I have really no idea where I was supposed to reach, but I am going to do something remarkable. So three things in my life which I would say when I went to Dubai, in those days, Gopika, you know that I being from belongs to a Brahmin family, going abroad was really a shocking for my family
Mm.
and to the people.
Mm.
But when I went over there, the job I got, my first job, I would say I've got it with Dubai Aviation, and that's the Emirates Airlines.
Yeah.
And I worked uh, as a assistant trainer, for teaching or training the ground staff and the air hostess. Of course, that was my learning, and I learned a lot. Then I decided, because of course I do get a support uh, from my husband, and I'm not feeling shy to say that because he was there. Hey, you want to do something, you go and do it. And I was there because he was really lifting me up, or say, you have guts, you have power, you can do it. And I have started my own company under the banner of Al Amani Higher Education.
Very
And
nice.
between 2005 to 2009, I brought around 5,000 students from Iran. And
Mm.
it was my monopoly.
Wow.
I alone handled it because there, everyone was saying that, Bharti, you cannot do it. How can you do it? How can you bring so many students? But I train them. I use my soft skill training. I upgrade them. How you should act, your etiquettes, how to speak. So some 10 things, they followed, and I make that journey. And I have been awarded in Dubai for that.
Wow.
And now, after I'm being ready, Gopika, as you know, coming back from Dubai, attending your classes, I was really doubtful, how am I going to take my training career ahead?
Hmm.
But when I joined your sessions and started taking another training sessions to upgrade my skills, you give me that confidence and that push. Whenever you're asking some sessions or some questions in the session, I was really proud that my mentor is there to help me, to correct me.
Hmm.
And that's how I improve my speaking. That I was really fearless when I go on the stage and I can be a motivational speaker or speak with hundred of audience now.
Wow, lovely.
And now I'm getting the training assignments because of that.
Lovely. So, so good to hear, Bharti. And what is even more inspirational here is that you've pushed yourself across the boundaries and created, a path that you now truly are enjoying for yourself. And, how many of us are really able to do that? So I want you to share a message to everybody here who could be listening to you, to really this conversation, that, people who feel that, is it too late for me to dive into to do something that I really love and has become a passion? And especially because I know that every woman in this sector comes across with a lot of learning. It could be starting from their household chores to doing something professionally to, giving a piece of advice to their friends and colleagues. But they do not see that as an opportunity where they can really scale that up, for themselves so that they can really truly take their mission across. I would want you to share your message to them that it's never too late to really start believing in the potential and the passion that you carry for yourself.
Yes. Yes, truly. And I really believe from myself that my journey I have started at the age of 45. So there is no age.
Oh,
Age is just a number.
yeah.
I mean, why not? And I'm not feeling shy. You should not feel shy of learning. And I call myself, I'm still on the elbows. The learning is go on. And if you don't know, go and ask. Get the mentorship, and you are going to achieve the success. If you decided in yourself that I want to do something, then you can do it. If you call yourself, if you feel shy, and if you just sit back, then hey, then this world is not for you. If you want to say, and if you want to achieve something, please cross that beliefs, say that, oh, I'm so old, I can't do it. Never say that. I can do it, and nothing is impossible me, because I am possible. That's the
Lovely.
could give.
So interesting. So you're working so hard. So do you have those phases where you're struggling with maintaining a balance between, your work and your, life at home? Are you struggling with the same as well, which a lot of us really do?
Yes, of course. I mean, it's very difficult. What I just took the session before yesterday. It's work-life balance. All of us we are going through, and I always say that self-aware and self-care, it's very important. Self-aware, you do the things for the others, but self-care, you do it for yourself.
Yeah.
So your mental health, emotional health, you need to be really careful.
Mhm.
I learned to say no,
Mm.
because earlier, Gopika, I was really very difficult, to say no to the people. I was like saying pleasing to the people, but I forget to please myself. I forget to take care of my own self. So I decided that you have to take mentally healthy.
Mm.
And if you are emotionally, mentally independent and financially,
Mhm.
you do meditation, you do yoga. So with work-life balance, you can manage the things.
So true.
You are making your husband happy. You are making your in-laws happy. You are making your kids happy. But one thing you forget, are you making yourself happy?
Yeah.
Are you spending the time to make yourself
Yeah.
loving? So that message I want to give, love yourself. A self-love is very important. And when you are happy, everybody else will be happy around you.
So interesting to hear that you started your journey, of course, at 45. I would say that that was a restart again, and it's never too late, really. So inspirational messages coming across, from you. And this is something that we are sailing out on this very important day where we wanted to celebrate, in fact, this as an entire month and spreading out this message. So what we've clearly been able to understand from Bharti and your journey here has been that you've been able to scale your impact into a profession on what you truly, truly love. And keeping that spirit in mind, each one of us, irrespective of the time and age, we can always push that restart button for ourselves as well, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So, any winding up words from you, Bharti?
Well, I've really said a lot, and I believe in saying that embrace every challenge in your life. Never give up. But I learn to become empathetic approach. I tell everyone, or I believe in myself, that spread love. Love can change everything in life.
So nice.
That would be the message I would say to everyone.
Thank you
And
so much, Bharti.
once again, Gopika, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, to interact with you. And I'm truly grateful. And my
Thank you.
gratitude to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bharti. And, a big thank you to, for spreading across a message which is beautiful. That is spread love. And that is something that brings people together as well. And thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Gopika.